what if healthy eating doesn't work? What if you have tried it before and it didn't work for you? Does that mean you're a failure? Does that mean you don't have what it takes? No, not at all. Here's the thing is oftentimes in our culture, I mean, it's just the way we learn. First of all, we don't learn the skills to eat healthfully. We literally learn anti-health skills. That's what we learn. But in the end, it's not about willpower. It is about skill power, and it's about building up the skills to eat healthfully. And this is on an emotional level. This is on a mental level. This is on a physical level. It is not easy stuff, but it is doable when you cultivate the right skills. So remember, it's skill power, not willpower. Also, if you tried to go on a healthy diet before, then it was not necessarily the healthy food that was the problem. It was the diet. Diets, it's so tricky because in our culture for so long, we've been learning that if you want to get healthy, you need to go on a healthy diet. But those two things do not have to go together. In fact, they don't go together very well because to go on a diet means you're going to eventually go off of it. And when you go off of it, you are going to go back to your old ways or maybe even go worse to counter all the, balancing you're trying to do. Anyway, so let go of the diet. And embrace the lifestyle. And the other thing is instead of going cold turkey and like just jumping right into healthy eating and doing like from one extreme to the other, I recommend you transition over to healthy eating. One day, one step, one skill at a time. Because healthy eating, just like anything else, it is something you need to practice. It's something you need to cultivate. And also you also have a physical state. You're in a particular mental, emotional, and physical state. And if you try to jump over here, your nature is going to be pulling you back over here, and it was going to be really hard to maintain this state, and it's going to be really hard to, it's just going to be really difficult. It's not going to be, it's going to feel wrong, and it's going to be pulling you back strongly. But if you go step by step, then with each step, you'll just experience a little bit of the unease of change, really, and you'll be able to manage that, and you'll be able to work through it. Or maybe you just take a few steps forward and just a few steps back, right? Just like with anything, any new aspect or skill that we're learning or practicing, you slowly get better at it. So if you have tried to eat healthy before and failed, then first of all, applause to you for trying, because that is the only way to ever get there, right? The only real failing is to quit. The only real failing is to fail to show up. So if you are failing, that means that you are actively working towards that, and you will keep failing forward. I can't tell you how many times, like even like detoxes and stuff. Like the first ones I did, I was not able to stick to a single half day of a detox for the first probably like 20 that I tried. But it was through practice and keeping on showing up and trying that eventually got better and better at them. And now I can do them. Well, first of all, I won't do it unless I know I'm in the state where I'm ready to really embrace it. So I know that much too. And I've learned that the hard way. To make sure that I'm serious about it and I'm really ready to do it. And two, I'll usually work up to it. And so now, like I said, of just, going hardcore one way and then switching the next day, I will slowly work towards that. And I will train. If I'm like at a particular, like yesterday was Valentine's Day, I had so many chocolates. So today I'm not expecting myself to not have any sweets or to like just go back to normal. Like I'm going to transition. I'm going to have less chocolates today. And then the next day I'll have a little less than that. And then a little less than that. And then I'll just switch to fruit. And then I'll switch to no sugars, or low sugar fruits like berries, and like just kind of work my way. I'll ease my way back to where I want to go. Okay. So that way it doesn't feel impossible hard. And then I don't necessarily want to binge to counter the restriction or whatever. And also just remember that you're going to be bad at it at first. Like, it's just like anything else, just like learning how to walk or learning how to do sales or learning how to speak in public, whatever it is, you're going to be bad at it at first. It just is human nature. So be gentle on yourself, give yourself a little grace, and recognize that it is not it's not that you don't have what it takes or not. It's just that you, like any of us, need to practice, okay? And you're not going to get these skills from the mainstream culture. You're going to have to cultivate them yourself. You're going to have to learn, different ways of approaching food and a healthy relationship with food, because any examples you get from our culture are going to be teaching you how to eat to get disease, how to overeat, how to eat the wrong things at the wrong times in the wrong ways. It's just the way our culture is, unfortunately. But that said, there is a way. If there's a will, there's a way. So just keep at it, and you'll get better and better and better and better at it. I have faith in you. I believe in you completely, and I know you got this. All right, so let me know what's going on in the comments and what you think about all this.